All right. Good enough. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our first of what will be many meetings with people that are a lot smarter than me. And one of them is Grandmaster Joe Corley there. And Grandmaster, is that the right title, Grandmaster, for you, Mr. Silva? I'm not sure what.
Yeah, he's
Grandmaster Silva. All right,
yeah.
so guys, listen, I'm honored. I feel phenomenal because, as I told you, in the last 2 months, I've done some phenomenal numbers, but it's not anything that I can honestly say was difficult. And that's the great thing about it. You both know the quality of the product, but I think that's a misconception in terms of what this company really is. To me, the phone call that I got today, which almost put a tear in my eye, was a lady who she experimented with stopping. She has an elbow injury that's been giving her a real hard time. And she started taking the two products, Isogenesis and also Isoline, and that pain went away. She was having birthday cake, which was one of the flavors, and she got a vanilla. Now, she didn't like the vanilla, so she was gonna wait until I came back to New York City because she actually bought it on location. In other words, this was a person who did not go online. She did not want to go online, but I had product at home that I was able to go across the street and give it to her old school way, right? No problem. But since I'm in Florida presently, she said that she was gonna wait until I got back. Well, a day after she stopped taking the Isoline, the elbow pain came back again.
Well,
She's like, wait a second. She didn't even realize that the elbow pain had left because of what she was taking. Because when she gave me the review initially, she said she could not believe that her energy level had went high, but that she was sleeping less, but had more quality of sleep. She's going into the deep REM sleep. Anyhow, to make a long story short, tonight she'll be on an 8:30 call for the possibility of becoming part of a team member, because according to her, and I asked, I said, listen, now that your elbow doesn't hurt, can you do me a favor and you stop taking the product for the next month? She said, heck no. And that's what I've been getting from people. Our friend Irish Mike Brennan, gave a testimonial that really blew me away because he's not in the business at all. He texted to me, and his review after 3 weeks was that his arthritis in his knee has now subsided, even though he was at the doctor. You can see that it was still there, but since it wasn't hurting him, he was shadow boxing. So we may have to bring back the legendary PK fighters, because this guy here might be ready. Irish Mike Brennan.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but at the same time, I also have a lady by the name of Simone Hopkins. Simone Hopkins happens to be the ex-wife of my friend Richard Hopkins from the WUMA over there in the UK. And in 5 weeks so far, she's lost a total of 21 American pounds.
Nice. That's great.
And again, the story continues. So yes, we've been known as a weight loss company for many years, but no, it's really a wellness company. I say that we do three things. We help people decrease or eliminate pain. We help them get their stomach flat and their pockets fat. So that's the three things. Release pain, get their stomach flat, and their pockets fat. Because a lot of people we know are in pain with their stomach fat and their pockets flat. So we want to make sure we take care of that by doing the 180 opposite. And these are some of the things that they're presently using. Now, now we know we've done, all of us at some point or another have been involved in some form of direct sales. Now, the difference between this one, for me personally, and others is that I keep getting phone calls from people saying how much it's helped them. And it's not so much on the weight loss, even though we know traditionally Isagenix has been known for being what would be one of the first companies to ever have a proper detoxation, or as they call the cleanse. They were known for cleansing. And then from the cleansing, that's where your body's ready for the nutrients to help you with the weight loss. However, they've added products in the last 18 years since it's been around. And these products have literally taken away massive pain from people. And I don't know if you noticed, Master Corley, but these eyes are not as dark as they normally are. And people are saying that I'm looking like I did in the 1990s. And for whatever it's worth, I don't have any pain in my body. And that says a lot, because my knee, right side of my knee, was where I was hurting the most.
May I make an observation?
Yes, sir.
I'm looking in your eyes and it looks like the light's on and somebody's home.
No lights are on?
No, I mean in your eyes.
Oh, sorry. See, I'm not that smart. Jesus Christ. See, guys, let me give you a little warning. Master Corley is one of the world's most intelligent people, regardless of what industry it is. And if you don't have your eyes and ears and you're on your P's and Q's, something like that will happen. I think I fell for it. This
Oh,
guy.
look, yeah. He's pretending he fell for it. Look at that.
And listen, we have a wonderful relationship, Grandmaster Corley and I, and I'll just tell you the truth because he is an honest person, sometimes brutally honest, which is the way we need it. And the relationship that we've had is really mind-boggling to me at times because there was stages in my life where I was really not doing very well, you know, like sleeping in the car. And he did some things that people with the same last name would never even think about doing. I completely believe family is one thing. Relatives, I don't know about relatives, but that man there is one of my favorite people in the world, and I respect him with all my heart, man. I love him dearly for whatever it's worth.
That's awfully nice. I appreciate that, and thanks for introducing us to the Isogenics. The whole family, my wife and I and daughter, are all feeling good on it, and so we're looking forward to getting some other people involved. So if we really want to share with them the quality of the product, and then if they decide they want to do some business, that's great. But in the meantime, we like to just see them be regular customers, and I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
that's what you're doing with people.
Yeah. So we're gonna do two things here. So the first and foremost, you're 100% right. I am not trying to get anyone into the business first because if you don't believe in the business, why even bother, right?
Right.
So becoming the product of the product is the most important thing, and you know, two ways that we do that. And if you give me a second, I will be sharing my screen because we have videos. Give me a second here. Now this is not pre-planned, guys. So of course, it's going to take a little. It's going to take a second, but
I just want to give also my testimonial that Isogenic is fantastic.
Oh, please.
This is the first. This is Grandmaster Carlos Silva. And I want to make sure people understand how important this product is. I am starting right now, and I can see the results by seeing my body shrinking, and it's very amazing. I think that all my friends deserve the privilege of tasting and have the opportunity to experience what Isogenic has to offer for their health. I think this is one of the best products in the market, and I actually invite everyone to participate on this experience.
Yeah, and Carlos, as I understand it, you were the Brazilian heavyweight champion, and now you're getting back into that same kind of fighting shape, and you and I are holding each other accountable now. So each week we're going to make sure we check our stats with each other. So I'm going to be your what is it? Your accountable
mentor. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be your accountability. Level 1 is going to be me. Yes. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and
it's 11 pounds. You've lost 11 pounds in the first month, right?
Yes, and it's something amazing because I'm not doing anything for more than 15 years, no exercise. Wow. I teach people, but I don't participate on the lesson. Actually, that hurt myself because during this time I was a teacher at school, and you know, teachers and police people, they share the same type of regime, which is be stand, not doing anything, and most of the time eat donuts. So right now I'm taking all this garbage inside of me out, using a product that naturally can do that.
That's great.
That's amazing. It actually helped me to feel better. I have some pain in my joints that when I take the product, I can see it's not even there anymore. So that's reduced the capability. I don't have to worry about buying products very expensive to prevent my pain because the product could help me on that.
I like it. Jerry, the other thing you're going to like about Carlos is he is a graduate of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits programs. And so he and I are working on the 7 Habits together. So we've set up several plans, both for PKA Worldwide and for our personal health. And so we'll be following, as you know, habit 1 is be proactive. Habit 2 is begin with the end in mind. So he's writing down all of his end in mind goals. And habit 3 is to put first things first. And then, habit 4 is where the teams come together. And I can see you doing that with your team, is where everybody thinks win-win. So you win if we win, right? And then habit 5 is seeking first to understand, then be understood, which is what you're doing right now. You're listening, so you're understanding, and then we're going to understand back from you what it is we need to do. And then habit 6 is to create that synergy where everybody's effort comes together. Habit 7, of course, is the sharpen the saw habit, and that's the one that Isogenics allows us to do. It allows us to work out hard, those of us that have been, really active athletes over all of our lives. So now we can go back to working out hard again, and then we can build ourselves physically, spiritually, emotionally, and intellectually. So those are the 4 areas that we need to work in, but it all starts with what we put in our bodies. And so that's why I wanted to come back to Isogenics, because it had worked so well for me a decade ago. For those of you in Rio Linda, that's 10 years. A decade is 10 years.
Yep.
Again, guys, this is something for me that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, because I didn't know of the progress of Grandmaster Silva. But
yeah,
let me just share the screen with you guys for a second. Something revolutionary happened, and it was so cool that we were the ones that we, meaning Isogenics International Family, were the ones that brought it about. So just bear with me for 1 second.
Okay.
Here, only because I have a bunch of screens that are open, and see if I have the right one. Doesn't seem like I have it there. All right, give me a second. Let's try that one more time. Now, guys, again, I don't claim to be intelligent, but I will learn how to use this system better than most sooner than later. Now, and please let me know if you do see my screen.
No, we don't.
Right now.
Yep. It says you've started screen sharing, it says.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to play a video that's a short video, but it's very important because, again, it's something that just literally happened. I never knew anything about this, and I'm sure you guys would agree that this is pretty awesome. And let's see.
Is that where it says Vitamers, right? Nutrition with whole blends, Vitamers.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm gonna play, see, and let's see if it actually plays in real time. Yeah, a Vitamer. I had no idea what a Vitamer was, and here we go.
I see the screen, but I can't hear the audio.
Sorry, say that again, sir.
I see the screen, but I don't hear the audio.
You don't hear the audio. Okay.
Right.
Oh. Give me a second. Switch audio. Test the microphone. Wow. So what I have to apologize, guys. I don't know how to.
Send us the link. Send us the link, and then we can look at it that way. It looks like it's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and we're about 18 seconds in now. It shows on your screen.
Right. Well, let me attempt it one more time for what it was worth.
Okay.
You let me know if anything has changed. Let me see that. And I'm sure that the option is smack in front of me. Hear computer sound. Okay, that might work.
I hear it.
Look at that big old pile of goodness. Each one of these fruits and veggies is chock full of the vitamins your body needs. We're talking full vitamin diversity. But at Isogenics, we look at that pile of organic goodness and ask, how do we make that into a pile of betterness? Our answer? Whole blend. It's new, and it's a better way to get all the nutrients and vitamins your body needs to eat, feel, and live better. How is Whole Blend better than just diving in face first and eating all these foods? Well, for one, that's not how normal people eat, and for two, Vitamers. Now that's a new word, so I'll say it again and slower. Vitamers. That's right, Isagenix is making vitamins better. Stick with me, because to understand this, we gotta get a little sciencey. Where to start? Spinach. That's a good one, because inside spinach you can find vitamin B6. There it is. And if you look inside B6, what's that? Yep, those are Vitamers. 6 different kinds of Vitamers to be exact. Now you might ask, why can't I just have my B6 out of the bottle? You can, and that's good, but that B6 is made out of only one Vitamer. And last time we checked, 6 Vitamers is better than 1, which is why with Whole Blend, you get all 6 Vitamers in your vitamin B6 extracted from organic spinach. And that's just B6. There are lots of vitamins that come from lots of organic veggies in this Whole Blend. The Whole Blend shake has high-quality, undenatured whey protein from grass-fed cows. Don't eat dairy? No problemo, amigo. Turns out plants have more to offer than Vitamers, and our plant protein comes from fava beans, mung beans, and peas. Then, Whole Blend combines all the high-quality protein with Vitamer goodness, adds in just a pinch of sweet to craft a simple shake that provides maximum nutrition. Imagine all the work and money and science and trips to the store it would take for you to get all this nutrition your body needs. It's enough to make your head and your grocery budget explode. But there's no need for those explosions, because Isagenix has done all that for you and made it into a simple, affordable meal. Whole Blend. And all of that is what makes Whole Blend better. Whole Blend is another secret to the art of well-being that can only be found with Isagenix.
Well, I personally think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks like a great product. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the thing about it is that up until this point, the testimonies that we've gotten from people wasn't from this. This is the standard now. It's been replaced. No price has been changed. And I'm like, what? It would make sense that they would charge more for something that's better. But that's
Right.
the constant denominator that I've seen. It always happens. This company has literally put me in the position where I'm shocked. Good this time. Normally when things happen, you know, we're disappointed. That's what's happened in my life. And it started out as my side gig just to see what I can do. And now it's become my main business. And for whatever it's worth, I actually have, as you guys, as some of you might know, I have 4 children, and my daughter, Gianna, is going to college this year, 17-year-old, and I'm blown away. But every 2 years, I'm going to have another child for at least the next 8 years going to college.
Wow.
So imagine you having, I mean, we know that we have my niece there, has been in college now. Just the other day, Uncle Julio was helping her get some school grade. We have to share that with Grandmaster Silva. It was a pretty interesting video.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
I want to see some video of you helping her with her schoolwork. I think that could be a good routine. Yeah.
Absolutely. we can definitely do that. But again, the point is that we normally are disappointed when we look deeper into things. That's what happened in my experience when it comes to a lot of the companies. And one thing in particular that blew me away about this company that happened recently was that I had a chance to speak to the co-founder and multi-billionaire.
Really?
Silva.
Wow.
And this is after being involved in the business 9 weeks, sorry, not months, 9 weeks. And what I promised her was that I was going to get people who are a lot better than me, who are leaders, who have access to a lot of people who believe in them, meaning other leaders and even their students. Because what I was pitching to her was that the children market is so much bigger than the adult market, but that the family as a unit should be our focus. So there's a pack that I put together that has children's vitamins. And initially I was trying to get her to make some more children's shakes. But when my 7-year-old grandson has a shake twice a day, and the reason he has it twice a day, he asks, Daddy, can I have another one? Twice a day is his maximum. Little does he know that actual alkaline food that's gonna help them
Yeah.
nourish himself. And I'm like,
Wow.
are you kidding me? Normally children aren't that easy when it comes to having food.
That's great.
So if that child can do it, other children can do it. And the video that we just saw, I'm gonna use that and put together, and if you guys would allow me to, if we can put this as a unit, I want to put together a different type of presentation that can include other martial artists speaking our language. Because we know the leadership in this country right now, people are hurting. Our friends throughout the United States, at least worldwide also, are hurting because in certain states you can't even open up the school. So it only makes sense to have another stream of income that's in concert with our values. We've always taught the fitness part, as Grandmaster Silva said, but you can do that while sitting on the couch having some ice cream. Well, in my case, my ice cream has become the actual shake that I've made into a healthy one now.
That's great.
And
well, let me know once you get that put together, and we'll start sharing it with our friends in the studios. And I think this is, as you say, the perfect time, because everybody needs to build their immune system too, so that we all need to get this COVID-19 before it's over. You know, you can't run from it. You can hide for a while, but you can't run. You're going to have to ultimately get it. It's like the flu shot we take every year. The dang thing mutates every year. And, you know, last year they had flu shot for 2 kinds of flu, and then a third kind appeared. So, you know, you're not going to be able to run from this thing forever. So you need to build that immune system. So when you get it, you just shrug it off.
It's interesting because as tough as we're supposed to be with the different blocks and techniques, nothing's going to protect us more than our immune system.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's 100% consistent. And children, I don't think that adults realize the damage that they're doing to children when we say to them, have the Happy Meal and I'll give you some ice cream. When in the case, so we have to start from there.
Sure.
I want to share with you some thoughts, you know. The Apostle Paul in the Bible say that there is no fear when you're ready. And what that means is before this pandemic will be over, people have to understand that they have to be ready. Most of the people that dies because the metabolism, their body doesn't have the proper nutrition and are not ready to receive any type of attack coming from outside the body. And the most important thing is the vitamins. Vitamins could protect your body, could prevent for many problems that you have, especially related with disease. And it make your body stronger. So if your body is ready, there is no fear about the COVID. It comes and it goes. There is people that when we receive the COVID-19, they actually it comes like a little fever and nothing else. And most of the studies proven that they have the immune system ready. They actually are strong because they prepare their bodies by doing some exercise, by the way, eating the proper food, and most important, that taking the right vitamins to their body. So it's very important to have this as a prevention, as a way to make our body be ready for whatever may come. So that's why isogenic is so key on this process.
Perfect.
So this happens to be what will be tonight's little snacks for myself.
Oh, wow.
This is made literally from the isogenics shakes.
Now, is that right?
Oh,
and what do you do? You put it in a thing and put a stick in it and freeze it? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, this is actually what you would consider something that you would make
a
from
homemade popsicle, huh?
Yeah. Now, in this case, this is going to be like an ice cream pop. Now, for
You
whatever
buy
it's
this
worth,
in Walmart, right? You buy this in Walmart, right?
yeah, yes, sir. So
Yeah.
you just strategy-wise, you just have to let it melt just a little bit so it actually comes out. Because if I pull it, most likely the steak, won't. So the point still is
Yeah.
that imagine having children have a shake a day, eat their meals, and then literally, apologize for that, literally have their ice cream pop. But it's the
Love it.
same thing.
I
And I
love it.
made one for my grandchildren, but it was chocolate and strawberry.
Wow.
Yeah. So again, guys, so what I would need for us to do as a team is we're gonna put together our own presentation. What I mean by we, I mean the three of us and anybody else who's on board and a few people on. Because I believe strongly that if we have some social proof that Cameron Dawson, great guy, he's part of our team already. He's a
Good.
23-year-old athlete. We are either past athletes or looking to become athletes. Again, I'm in my fighting weight of 1990s. I'm 100% pain free. I see
Wow.
Grandmaster Corley on a consistent basis training for Grandmaster Bill Wallace to this very day. I see that he's on the road, and in another 5 years will be what, 50 years into that? I'm not sure. Would it be the 50-year mark?
Now I'll be 42 in February, so I'm not really sure how it could be that long. But
You know,
well, you know,
I've been through many times,
I was in my
apologize.
car. I got hit last January, and so it has really messed up my back. So I'm still a ways away from being able to get back to where I can train the way I want to. But that hopefully that'll happen soon. I'm working with Dr. Keating, and it looks like I'll have to do that forever. I'll have to keep the back exercises going literally forever, because I can't go back in and redo that surgery that I did, you know, back before the first Bill Wallace fight. But when I got hit by this car, it jarred loose the surgery that was done decades earlier. So that's the bad news of what I'm living with. So what I'm trying to do is just make sure everything else is as healthy as it can be. And in the world that we're living in, you never know when you're going to have to use what it is that we learned, right? So I want to be really healthy as I fight off not only COVID-19, but other potential bad attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, one of the things that I can say that happened to me personally, and we'll end it with this, I know you guys are busy.
Yeah.
I had a sciatic nerve problem from age 19 to 38.
Wow.
I fell on my back on my coccyx bone, and that triggered off a whole bunch of problems. So throughout the years, when people saw me doing these so-called flips and kicks and splits, I used to take hot baths, and I was friends with this thing called ibuprofen. However, at age 38, and I happen to be a little older than Grandmaster Corley, I'm 54, I literally had a product that the base is it's a fruit called mangosteen. And the product was named Zango. My mother asked me for Zango all the time because it tastes phenomenal as opposed to other things that were pretty nasty. And she knew how much it helped me. It also helped my friend who had fibromyalgia, a skin disorder that's really horrible, as you guys may know. Anyhow, Zango was acquired by a company called Zija. And then Zija was acquired by a company called Isogenics.
Just like a little God wink, wasn't it? That the product that you needed. I have some friends at a place called Max Martial Arts that are calling me about an order here. So I'll call them right back.
I think I know those people.
Yeah, I thought you might.
It is a God wink because to me, to have Zango back in my life is crazy because I know it will help other people with other things. So it's not just about two products. It's not just about getting your stomach flat, pockets fat, as I mentioned. It literally is helping people take their life to the next level in a variety of ways. And I'm excited about it. Obviously, you guys are too. And I want to thank you. I bow and I salute you guys because I know that you're on a tight schedule. But we will be scheduling sooner than later. I want to put together a presentation with nothing but martial artists. And if you don't mind during that time, that Grandmaster Corley could be the host. Hey, by the way, on another note, 2011, you was the host when Grandmaster Clark was the actual client, and I was a pseudo expert. And that's when we were doing Text 2 campaigns. You believe that? That was 2011. The video just popped up.
Wow, it's hard.
Wow.
It's hard to believe, really. Yeah, but it's a pleasure being with you again as always, and I'm really happy to see the kind of progress that you're making, and I can't wait to share it with our friends when we're in the middle of this insane time that we're living through.
Guys, pandemic-proof business. That's what this is. A pandemic-proof business, which to me is a godsend.
Yes,
Grandmaster
sir.
Silva, any parting words?
I do. I do have something to say. I just be honored to be part of this team. Also, I want to tell everyone that is watching this video that this product, it's more than just a pandemic proven. It's actually the solution for those that wants to reduce the weight and at the same time have the pain on the body removed from their lives. And that's the best way to do that in a simple way. Just drink, just
great.
eat. You don't have to do
great.
anything else, you know. And besides of that, the exercise, there are other things that we do. They are very important. That takes too long. Isogenic is the catalyst of that process.
That's
and
great.
I think that by doing that, we are going to have lots of success, not only the business, but also taking care of our lives.
Looking
Wonderful.
forward.
On that note, guys, if you don't mind, when I say AB, you know what to say.
Yes,
AB,
sir. See ya.
we out of here. Thank you very much. God
All
bless, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.